We are back like we never left. It's Wednesday night, spitting with Spitter. I want to say you know the vibes, but I'm starting to hate that because everybody use it.
Yeah.
Real fast, let me shout out my sponsors real quick for all your vaping needs. Go to 822 Nazareth Pike, Lehigh Vape. They'll take care of you at anything that you need. Vape-wise, just got me a new little device from there the other day. Again, that's Lehigh Vape, 822 Nazareth Pike. My next sponsor, Wall to Wall Pest Control Services. You got pests, call the wall. Go get them all. Get 10% off your next service when you tell them TJ Spitter sent you. Bed bugs, bees, mice, ants, cockroaches, call the wall. 1610-570-4835. Wall to Wall Pest Control Services. Call Chuck Rockmore. Tell him TJ sent you. Now for the show, my guest, round two, Jules, Roderick. We doing tournament talk today.
Yes, sir. Tournament talk.
We here for Ball Till You Fall coming up this weekend to finish off the summer.
Yeah, man. Can't wait. Can't wait. Summer's over. This shit went fast as hell.
It's like they started releasing or lifting the restrictions on COVID and summer went like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody got back outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, till that third strand hit.
We ain't gonna do the COVID talk tonight though, because we could dive into that and then motherfuckers end up hating us.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we leave COVID alone. We leave COVID where they left the flu. I don't think nobody got the flu at all this year, so I guess that's a world record.
Ain't been no allergies, no upper respiratory infections,
nothing.
No flu, nothing.
Motherfucker ain't had bad sinuses. No, ain't no sinus headaches. It's COVID. So yeah, man. But we here though. Yeah, I mean, this weekend. Usually I do it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I dumbed it down to Saturday, Sunday. This year, only because I want to get back out there. I've been off for the last year and a half. I didn't do it last year because of COVID. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I just wanted to get back in there. I honestly get like crazy anxiety when it gets tournament week. You know what I mean? Because it's like so much stuff you got to get done. You know what I mean? And I always tend to forget, oh man, I got to get this done. I got to do this. I got you got trophies to order. You got insurance to pay for. You got contracts to sign with the facility. And then you got to worry about the teams getting their registrations in. You set a deadline, but I don't think people really know what that means.
No,
yeah,
they want to fill out the registration and pay for everything the day of.
Yeah, right.
Like we'll be right there.
Yeah, you got some teams who really just be trying to get you like partial payment, and then after every other game they throw you another $30, $40. By the time they play their 3 games and out, they still owe you $80 and they're gone. Shit like that. That's why you try to put a deadline on it. People, and it's just all about people people got to respect the fact that there's things that have to be paid for. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's not, you as a tournament director, basically, you don't want to have to come out of your pocket. I've been doing this, 25, 30 plus years, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah, I do come out of my pocket. I put my money up. You know what I mean? Like everything is already taken care of.
Sure.
But my fear all the time is, and it's happened, that last day or that 2 days before a tournament, somebody decides, oh, we're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? So you already got a bracket done for a certain amount of teams because everybody said they were in, and you try to take their word for it. Then it's like, oh, we're not going to make it. Or we can't get there. Like, at the end of the day, like, damn, Brody, like, now I'm ass out. Now I got to change a whole bracket because, now if they paid their money on time, they make sure they be there.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, what kills about a tournament is, you got insurance, you got the facility, you got, you got the trophies and awards you got to pay for, you got referee fees. Referee fees get you. That's where the money goes. The referee fees will get you. So, people they got to understand that, man. But I look forward to it, and my favorite time and the best time is when it's over. It's a headache all weekend, but when it's over, I'm good. You know,
Right, for sure.
I take about 2 days off from work and just don't do nothing because I just be like, yo, it's crazy. But that's an every year thing though. But I come back for it every year.
What made you start doing the tournament?
The ball till you fall.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before, I ran Heritage. Me, Chuck, Jonathan, John, Big Jeff Sadowski. It was a group of us. It was about 5 of us. You know, we
Right.
ran the Heritage for about 20. It was about 20 good. You know what I mean? I ran it by myself after that for about 4 or 5. So then when I was done and the younger guys, the present guys that took over, they have it now. I decided, well, let's play I want to start something again, but I want to do it indoor.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because after the last couple of years of the Heritage, it was always raining. It was just a hassle. It was a headache. So I said, let me start indoor, so I don't have to worry about none of that. And a lot of the guys were getting older, even the guys that were playing, you know, college and overseas in their careers. They don't want to play on that blacktop like that. So I said, let me, come indoors and let's rock out like that, Right. So I just decided that first year was great, second year was great, third year COVID hit. Right. So this is actually the third annual.
So I know a lot of the elite players, I'm not going to mention any names, but they don't want to play outside for that reason. For that reason.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that blacktop takes a toll on your knees. I mean, as you get older, and you playing guys that are playing overseas in college ball. They got to look out for themselves when it comes to injuries and stuff like that as they get up and when they're freshmen, they're still young and excited and but as they become juniors and seniors in college or 4 or 5 years overseas, like they got a whole different mindset.
Yeah.
They got a whole different mindset when it comes to playing out here. It's like, not all basketball is good basketball. And I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect it. You know what I mean? So
for sure. You look at like these guys, that's how they make a living for themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like at the end of the day, they don't want to put that in jeopardy. So I understand that.
Could you imagine like somebody tear a knee up out here playing in one of these tournaments, including mine, and you got to go back overseas in 2-3 weeks. Now you can't.
Now you can't
go back to college. And you got to go back to college. Now you done tore up your shit. That's not good, But that's why I said the guys got to look out for themselves. So usually I run this tournament early in August, maybe like the second week before all these guys go back. This year, because of COVID and the fact that the Valley League ran a little longer, I didn't try to do it earlier. I waited for the Valley to get over, and then I said, well, let me end it. You know what I mean? Still got some good teams. You know what I mean? Some quality players. So,
how many teams are in the tournament?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only a 2-day thing. So if it was my normal 2.5 days, I probably would have went for about 12, 15 teams. But when you got, that many teams in a whole weekend, it's a lot to juggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot to juggle. So I'm cool with 10. I'll go as low as 8.
Right.
If you give me, I took a team to the rump last year, 2 years ago. They didn't play last year because of COVID. 2 years ago. And that tournament is 8 solid teams.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they only accept 8, which is good, and they play for a week. But like I said, if you got 8 solid teams, you can have a good tournament because you're going to have good quality basketball all the way through.
I was watching some of the clips of the rump this year. And we talking about elite players.
Yeah.
They had Montrez. What's his name? Montrez Howard or Howard?
Yeah, Howard. Yeah, Montrez. Yeah, he was out there.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Will was out there.
Sweet Lou was out there.
Yeah, Lou was out there giving them 50.
I seen.
Lou was out there giving them 50.
Before COVID hit, Jason Tatum was out there.
Yeah, when we were there 2 years ago, Jason Tatum played. It was, the Morris twins were out there. You got some NBA guys that came through. AI was in the building. Obviously, he didn't play, but he was in the building. Right. But Will Barton played. There's some good quality players that come in there and play. That's a hell of a tournament.
So, Can I ask you who you or is it biased? Can I not ask you, or can I ask you who you think gonna win the tournament this weekend?
Who I think's gonna win? Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. What I always do for my tournament is I always put an OG team in there.
I know.
I always get a group of guys who still want to hoop, including myself. And we just go out there and play for fun. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't have any expectations of winning the tournament, but, it fills a slot. And plus, it's just fun for some of the guys who still want to hoop. But I don't know, man. Like, if TBV comes strong, which I think they'll be missing a few players because of the situation, Gauze might come heavy because I think all their guys are still around. They didn't have no, overseas or college players that, all summer that made a difference for them as far as, putting them on that top level. They're good. They're good.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the Reading team is bringing. I don't know what, like I said, the dude Dave Maurer. I don't know where he. I don't even know where he's from.
Right.
But I don't know what he's bringing. Who else is out there? High class. That's Co and Emacs team. They're pretty good. They're a strong team with Devin. I don't know who else they picked up because hidden talent is not in it. So I don't know where all them guys went. So That's what I said. I don't know where a lot of these guys went to.
Okay.
I don't know where Paz went. JP, I don't know where he went. I don't know where Darnell. No, Darnell, he might play, he might not. I know he's in Jamaica right now. But and even what is DLH? That's Garrett Johnson and Rainier Riddick and Giovanni Montgomery. They're capable of pushing everybody. Jihad, they're capable of pushing everybody to the end on this one too. That's why I said when you lose a lot of upper echelon players, but you still have some good players, it's anybody's tournament. Right. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about this one, because it's anybody's tournament. Obviously the OG team, we not going to go out there and just win no tournament with. And we might get, in my first year I put a team in, I think we got 1 or 2 wins. We upset somebody.
Who's on the OG team?
This year, it's me, John Brown, Belize, Noodles, Aaron Guzman, Noodles.
Noodles is playing.
I put Noodles on my team, yeah. I had to, man. I need the entertainment. I put Noodles out there. Noodles, he's Noodles, I don't know. Sometimes Noodles get lucky and give you 8. Give you 8. But JJ.
Okay.
Emacs gonna play with us.
Okay.
We're not a bad team. We might be a little small, but we're gonna be out there. We're gonna give somebody a headache.
Emac messing around having 50 ball.
Yeah, he an assist dude. He'll drop dimes for somebody. Like, we just got to make the shots.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I really don't know. Like I said, it depends on who's bringing what. And
now y'all having it at Executive Charter, which is a beautiful facility.
Yeah, Executive Charter, 555 Union Boulevard in Allentown. It's $5 admission. $5 in each day. Kids under 12 are free. I always got to do that, man. Kids under 12 free, $5 admission. We're gonna have food vending. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun, man.
Now that's something that I noticed that every tournament I always, because I'm up there every tournament for everything. All the kids come, and it's beautiful. All the kids come out to watch the players, bro.
Right. And that's the thing,
one
man.
Of the dopest things.
It's you got to bring the kids. You got to try to get to the kids, because without, oh my God, my daughter calling me. Without the kids, it's like, they if you ever sit with them kids, and I'm pretty sure you have, TJ, and them kids be at the game, them kids talk more trash than the players. They talk more trash than the players. I'll be looking at some of these kids, and I'll be going at it with them like, but they be talking trash. I'll be like, man, listen here. But it's fun though, because they hoop. Yeah, I mean, they young basketball players, and
Exactly.
they want to hoop, and they look up to a lot of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
They look up to a lot of these guys out there on the court every night. Yeah, I mean, and it's fun to have the kids at the tournament, man, because
I had this little kid sitting next to me, man. I had gave him the nickname of Snacks because he was built like me, and he was damn near Spike Lee. My God.
all up on the front, all up in the front, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
man.
great. Let's talk about how you feel like, because you was there, you had a team in the Valley League. How you feel the Valley League went this year?
The Valley League went well. I mean, as far as the competition was still there,
Yeah.
the end of the year they had a little issue, but they and it wasn't on their behalf,
No.
but they recovered real quickly, and like I said, it was well. We had a chance. We lost by 1 in the playoffs to Gauze. Yeah, we lost to Gauze by 1. So it's like, I mean, it went, to me, it went as well as it could go,
Yeah.
And until you own your own facility, then, you got to deal with all the BS that comes with it.
Exactly. Like, and that's why I want to shout out Mac and Jason real quick, because through all the adversity and everything that they had to deal with, they still went out and put on a good show.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was fun, man. It was fun, and it just every year it seems like there's always a guy or two who just pops up out of nowhere,
Right.
and makes a name for itself in that league. So,
who do you think it was this year?
This year, I'll be honest with you, TJ. I don't know, bro. Like, I pretty much didn't really get to see a lot of the Philly team. The young team with the Mims twins.
Yeah.
The kid from Executive, Muniz.
He's tough.
They were a tough team.
High intensity, man. They was running
a tough team. They scrapped, and you could tell in a lot of their moments that they were young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basketball decisions, you could tell that they were young, but it's the type of team that they got to stick with it. You got to constantly keep coming back, because then you learn how to play a different game, with bigger, stronger, faster competition.
Right.
But they made a hell of a run in the playoffs. They almost knocked off D1.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost knocked off D1.
I like the kid from D1, Kevin Anderson.
Kevin, yeah. Kevin's good. Kevin's good. Obviously, Money was out there balling. But he won the MVP.
Yeah. Neezy was out there working too. Let's be clear.
Neezy was he just did what he do, man. And I had that kid since he was 12 years old. Playing with a cast on his right hand, playing with his left hand. That's how he learned how to shoot left-handed. 11 years old, obviously. You know what I mean? So, I had Neezy for years. I always say, if I got to travel and when I throw, it's like, my phone calls go to him and T first. I'm always take them so they decide they not playing no more. And then I just build around that. Because Neezy obviously is a great coach already. He has a great basketball mind. So at the end of the day, hell, why not? I don't got to do much coaching when I got them on the court.
I was just gonna say 2 coaches. You on the sideline, him on the court, man.
Yeah, so you don't got to do too much. You just got to be a good guy that knows how to substitute and when to substitute. But like I said, them dudes been playing with me for years, so it makes it a lot easier. But when I watch him play with other teams, you could tell that it kicks in. That coaching mode kicks in on the court. But he was balling, man. He was playoffs when I was watching. He playoff championship game. He started off, couldn't make a shot. Then he got into his Neezy groove and got busy. That was a great championship game during the Valley League. I was there. You were there too, but that was a hell of a championship game, man. And that's what it comes down to, man. In every tournament, league, whatever, when it comes down to the end, you want your best teams in it. You just pray they don't lose. Like, my team, me and Ed with hidden talent, like, we probably got all the talent in the world on paper.
Right.
But it's like, dudes show up. They don't, it's like either you want to play, you don't. And it's just, I guess they just getting tired. So it's like, I don't even stress winning and losing anymore.
Right, right.
I don't. I just, I'm just happy to be able to be there every year now.
Yeah, for
Like I said,
sure.
and that's why with this tournament, with my tournament, I'm trying to, keep it going. And I did the women's 2 years ago too. I'm trying to bring that back next year. You know what I mean? Somehow. But I want to get it kicked off early in the summer where these girls are home from college and all that, and that they're able to play.
Right.
That's just, but the men's will always be at the end of the year after the Heritage. They'll go indoor for one last run,
Which is super dope, man.
yeah.
And for somebody that's such a fan of ball, you know what I mean? We appreciate you for all the hard work that you've done over the past 2 decades for the sport.
Oh yeah, man, it's fun, man. Like I said, like it's kind of crazy because when I walk in the gyms sometimes and people be like, "Man, you playing?" I be like, I always got my kicks in my bag. Always, I always got my sneakers in my bag. It's just a habit. I always keep sneakers in the bag, keep them in the car. And there'll be some games where I'd be like, "Yeah, I can play this game."
Right.
Against these dudes, I can play. And then there's games where I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna chill."
Right, right.
Unless I plan on just shooting. Yeah, I mean, ain't gonna be too much going to the bucket. You know what I mean? I can play the paint, but like I gotta go to work.
Yeah, for sure.
But I definitely still, I don't know. I probably die playing basketball.
Yeah, same. Now, before we get out of here, real fast, I want to stress one last time: Ball Till You Fall tournament this weekend starts Saturday morning at Executive Charter 555
10 a.m.
10
555
a.m.
Union Boulevard.
Union Boulevard. Before we go, the only Spittin' with Spitter question I have for you is this: can we talk about your guy Ben Simmons?
What time we gotta get off? Yo, man. Ben, I honestly think, bro, I don't want to trade Ben. I don't want to trade Ben. Because to me, Ben gives us so much more outside of him not shooting the rock.
Right.
And I'm old school. So my whole theory is nowadays, and I know the game's changed, and I know the way they play the game today. Nowadays, you got to be able to shoot the ball. You got to shoot. You have to shoot. I don't care if you can't shoot the damn ball. So at the end of the day, it's like I don't want to trade Ben because he gives us the assists, he gives us the rebounding, he gives us the great defense. You know what I mean? But man, it's crazy. It's crazy that I think mentally he's fucked up. Like it's up here with him.
I think so too.
Because you watch these summer workouts with him, and this dude is doing it all out there.
Doesn't miss.
Yeah, he's doing it all out there. I'm like, why does this not translate to the regular season? Now, I don't know what it is. Is it mentally? Is it coaching? Is it, because if he goes somewhere else, people are like, oh, he just don't want to be in Philly no more.
I don't think that's it.
You get paid $30 million, bro. You right there on the edge of winning a chip or at least getting to the finals with this team. You're going to tell me you don't want to be? People are going to say, oh, he don't want to be here? So where's he going to go?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it was. I mean, he might not want to be there now because of all the trade talks.
Yeah.
But up until then, I think it's mental with him because I've seen it happen with regular players. You know what I mean? Can be the best player in practice.
And that's the thing, though, T. Like, if you look at Ben Simmons, you look at his numbers, you look at his accolades, everything he's accomplished so early in his career, it's amazing.
Right.
A lot of guys have not done that in their whole career.
Right.
But if he don't shoot the ball, everybody's just going to look at him like he won't shoot. He's just scared to shoot. And honestly, like sometimes out there, like he does look like he's scared to shoot the rock. Like he don't want to mess up his percentage. Bro, I'm B50 in November. You put me on that Sixers team tomorrow, I'm getting 5 shots.
Listen,
I might go 1 for 5. I might go 1 for 5. I might go 5 for 5. I'm getting at least 5 shots.
You know me. I've never met a shot I didn't like.
That's what I'm saying. Like a basketball player has to shoot the ball.
Right.
But with this dude, I don't know, man. I think it's really mental. But did you look at Markelle Fultz? He played way better in Orlando.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, his jump shot came back. You know what I mean? I don't know that twitch he had in Philly. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was balling till he got hurt. You know, so at the end of the day, like, a lot of guys play in Philly when they're young, their rookie years, if they make it there that long, because usually Philly will dump your ass somewhere off, you know, by your third year, you know.
Right.
But this team now, man, is built for it. You know, I don't excuse Embiid for a lot of stuff that he did. Like, I mean, he balled out, but there was a lot of mistakes he made, and I chalked that up to him being a young player too. He's still a young player. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, you gave people at least a good 4 or 5 years to see what they're really going to be like in the NBA. Dudes were not coming off the bench their rookie and, you know, sophomore years. They weren't playing. Now
Right.
it's like, soon as you drafted, that next day you better drop 50
Yeah, you better play.
or you're trash. That's my biggest thing. Somebody, like, there's no player in the NBA that's trash. None. They will come out here in these parks and give somebody 50
You get there's 420 spots for the entire world
for the whole world.
to play in the NBA.
Yep.
Come on, man.
And you cannot, like, there's some guys that are there. Obviously, you can see they're there, but you had guys back in the day who were there for certain reasons, rebounding, playing defense. They weren't scoring. Look, Rodman went on a streak of 20 rebounds or more for like 5 straight games with 0 points, but he had 20 plus rebounds in 5 straight games. That's where he got his money.
He was there for.
That's what he got his money for, defense and rebounding.
Ben Wallace was not a
Wallace
scorer.
You know what I mean? Couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. But he played that defense.
Get you 2 blocks, a steal, and a handful of boards.
Yeah, and he gonna fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
But you can't do that nowadays. You get thrown out the league if you foul somebody too hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. Did you have a chance to watch Malice in the Palace on Netflix?
Yeah, I got to watch it last week, man, and I learned a lot of stuff that, you know, we didn't know about back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy. I thought they did that well.
Yeah, definitely did.
Thought they did that well. Jules, I'm not going to keep you. I just wanted to have you on to promote your tournament this weekend.
Yes, sir, man.
Fall, 10 a.m. Saturday morning, Executive Charter, 555 Union Boulevard. You already know the vibes, man. Jules, I appreciate you coming on Spittin' with Spitter. Before we go, I got a couple quick announcements. Tomorrow night, I got the 2-time Valley League champ, Dev Bennett, coming on.
He's trash. He's trash.
And real fast, there will be no Around the Turnbuckle this Saturday. The Big Alboski is on vacation. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me once again. Like I said, man.
Oh, definitely.
This weekend is gonna be fun, man. No matter what happens, it's gonna be fun.
Most definitely. We're gonna have you on maybe around the new year after these NBA teams start developing. We're gonna talk that spicy talk. I want to see what the Lakers gonna do.
Man, they're gonna be sleep.
It's past their bedtime. They all old.
It's gonna be sleep. They got some good names. They got some good names. Look at a piece of paper with them names on it. Boy, oh boy. But you know, they got to get out there and do it. You know, and that's how it is. That's how I look at it. Everybody in the league, man. It don't matter who you pick up. Injuries play a part. You know what I mean? You gotta get on that court and get it done.
Exactly.
You know? You can only play who's in front of you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. But I appreciate you having me on once again for round 2.
No doubt. Appreciate you.
I'm always here. You know.
No doubt.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna get these brackets done, get all this stuff taken care of. Don't forget, you know what I mean? So I hope to see everybody out there on Saturday. You know, first game's 10 a.m. You know, last game's at 6 on Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday. Championship game, 5, 6. I gotta make this bracket to see, you know, what time that's gonna happen. But yeah, like I said, $5 admission, food, music. You know, it's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time once again. You know, I gotta keep going, man. Keep going.
Absolutely.
Yes,
appreciate you coming on, Jules. We'll see you next time.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, T.
Yes, Tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Holla at your boy.
Word.